illuminates small areas, there are patches of darkness, too, and parts that are neither one thing nor the other. That his entire life has been this way, not forever pulled between two poles, but borne instead along far more complex currents, of which ticks and tocks are merely the extremes. How did he come to be standing here on this cold afternoon, he wonders? What innumerable events led to this? And why? He shakes his head, frowning. This is not the kind of thought that usually occupies his mind. He is not normally prey either to a feeling of dread, though that is what is creeping up on him now. Something bad is about to happen. Something wicked this way comes. He hears footsteps in the street outside. He half turns, but cannot see who is approaching. The windows are grimy. He has not cleaned them in many years. Nobody needs to see inside. His venerable name on the sign is advertisement enough, and as he has gradually withdrawn from the world, so he has come to value the privacy the window's opaqueness confers. But now, suddenly, he wishes he could see who's coming, and he wonders whether his life is over after all. He waits, turning back to the bench, busying his hands, and the door opens. No. Sorry. Stop imagining things. I've got this completely wrong. I've tried to tell the story from the beginning. That's always a mistake. I've learned my lesson since, and have even come to wonder if this is what I was dimly starting to comprehend on that cold, long-ago afternoon. Life is not like a watch or clock, something that can be constructed and then wound for the first time, set in motion. There is no beginning. We are always in the middle. Okay. Look, I'm going to start again. Part 1. A story is a spirit being, not a repertoire, allegory, or form of psychology. Martin Shaw, Snowy Tower. Chapter 1. So, this is a story, as I've said. And stories are skittish, like cats. You need to approach calmly and respectfully, or they'll run away, and you'll never see them again. People have been spinning tales for as long as we've been on this planet, perhaps even longer. There are stories that are so ancient, in fact, that they come from a time before words. Tales conjured in gestures and grunts, movement of the eyes, stories that live in the rustling of leaves and lapping of waves, and whose ghosts hide in the tales we tell each other now. Be good, and be careful. Beware of that cave, that forest, that man. Someday the sun will go dark, and then we will hide. But all stories, and I'm talking about proper ones here, not stories about sassy teens becoming ninja spies, or needy Middle Ages overturning their lives in a fit of first-world pique and finding true love running a funky little bookshop in Barcelona, need us to survive. Humans are the clouds from which stories rain. But we are also shards of glass that channel their light, focusing them so sharply that they burn. Humans and stories need each other. We tell them, but they tell us too, reaching with soft hands and wide arms to pull us into their embrace. They do this especially when we have become mired in lives of which we can make no sense. We all need a path, and stories can sometimes usher us back to it. That's what happened to Hannah Green. She got caught up in a story. And this is what it is. Hannah lives in a place called Santa Cruz, on the coast of Northern California. It has a nice downtown with organic grocery stores and a Safeway and coffee shops and movie theaters and a library and all the things you need if you want other towns to take you seriously. It is home to a well-regarded branch of the University of California, and also to a famous boardwalk, where you can go on fairground rides and scare yourself witless should you be so inclined. The boardwalk features a house of horrors and a carousel and shooting galleries and the fifth oldest roller coaster in America, the famed giant...